Hi Wrapcandy, it's Sonia again, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how easy it is to create your own background with an overlay. Most of you may know what overlays are, but in case you don't, basically they are an image, and I don't know if you can see this one very closely, but it's a transparent background and it has the images in white or black or gray or purple, so you can put whatever color you want in back of it. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a background with an overlay. And if you remember my tutorial before, I like making my background sizes 8 by 8. So first I'm going to change the size in my Wrapcandy program. And there you have it. And the next thing I want to do is I want to look for a color palette that I really like. Now, I have used colors that I have found on the internet to make my own backgrounds. This one I actually got off of a paint site that has different swatches that you can get. I believe this was for a kid's room, boy or girl, and all of the colors go really well together, I think. So I'm going to show you just 2 colors today of how to change how to make a background with different colors and have an overlay over them. So first we're going to snag 2 of the colors, and I'm going to do this pink or fuchsia color, and I'm going to do the chocolate color. For some reason, I like pink and chocolate together. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm a girl. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make my background using my square shape tool. And what I want to do is I want to fill this whole entire area in, and I'm going to go ahead and pick the color first of what I want my background to be. And using my custom colors, there's my background. Now this normally looks like a piece of scrapbook paper you could find at Hobby Lobby or Joann's or whatever, but because you're going to be using this on a wrapper in the future, you're going to be able to create whatever color you want. There are thousands of color variations out there. Do not hesitate to look online. You can also get commercial use color palettes. You can use a color palette tool called Color Palette FX. It works great. But today we're going to use these 2 colors of a pre-selected palette that I've had. Now what I want to do is I want to find my overlay. Now I went through my overlays just a few minutes ago and found one that I really liked. And I'm just going to import it. And you notice that it's in white. I got this, I believe, from Clee. I don't know if she is still a Wrapcandy member, and if so, thank you very much for sharing. So basically, that's what I've done. You've got your background, which is here, and then I've just imported my overlay and put it over it. Now I'm going to save this as an image, as a JPEG, high quality, resolution at 300, and I'm just going to name it 1. Okay, there's my first one. I'm going to go ahead and move this overlay aside, and I'm going to import another overlay. And this time I've chosen a snowflake background. And again, I believe this was from Clee. She shared this several years ago. I was able to snag it. I've been a member of Wrapcandy since I believe 2007, 2008. And all I do is I just expand it to fit over the whole page. Now I'm going to save this as number 2. On high quality, 300 resolution, this is going to be number 2. And I'm going to move this over. Now I'm going to use the same background, and I'm going to change the color to the chocolate. I'm also going to change the color on the inside to the chocolate. And then we can go ahead and move this first background over, or this first overlay, I'm sorry. And we're going to name this 4 as a JPEG, high quality, 300 resolution, 3. Move this off to the side and move my snowflake pattern over. And name this as 4. Now remember, doing this in the Wrapcandy program means you're going to need to resize your pages after you make them. So basically, what I've got right now, if we were to move all of this over, I could actually import my image of 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 to show you what it looks like. And there we have it. Now I can use this on a wrapper. I could use it on a milk carton template. I could use it with a nail file. I could use it on any of the labels or wrappers that you normally make in Wrapcandy. You can use this, because now it is a JPEG image that you have made using 2 layers. Background was layer 1, overlay was layer 2. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of this. I'm going to make one more using this lime green color. I like that one too. So I'm going to move this back over. You can use the same one and just change up the colors, which I love about Wrapcandy. And I'm going to name it, or I'm going to use the lime green that I chose with my color catcher tool. And I have one more overlay that I actually changed from a gray to a white. I did that in a totally different program. And there's my third image, or there's my third page, I should say. Again, we're saving it at JPEG on high quality and 300 resolution. And I'm just going to name this one 5. So here we have it. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you all of the different colors that I have on the top of my on my desktop. They're all right here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the new standard candy wrapper, hit OK. Go ahead and add the image. I'm going to choose 5. There's my 5, and of course it's huge right now. It needs to be resized, so I'm decreasing the image. Move it up where it needs to be. Bring it down. Sorry, sometimes I get ahead of myself. Bring it down to the other corner. Doesn't matter about it being out of the red line, because all of this on the inside of the red line or red box is going to be printed. And you're ready to work with your wrapper, or with your milk carton box, or whatever the case may be. That's how I make new patterns, besides the stripes that I showed you in a previous tutorial. So if you can find the overlay and you can change the color or use the existing color on it, you can. The color choices are endless. So I hope you had fun watching. This was just a short little tutorial, and I will talk to you again. Bye-bye.